I'm going to break some news. Now, everybody noticed that there's been lots of leaks with this government? Have people noticed there have been a lot of leaks? It's important for the premise of this bit that you know that. So,
Yeah, we know.
yeah, thank you. Very vocal. That's sometimes good. Now, I managed to get one of these leaks. Would you believe it? And it's actually the negotiation between Luxon, Seymour, and Peters. Now you're really overdoing it. But I love that. We can always pull it back, but we can't push it out. Okay, so here is the transcript. Is everybody getting the premise? Here is the transcript of the negotiation between Luxon, Seymour, and Peters. Okay, interior, beehive, day. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's how transcripts start. Luxon, Mr. Peters and Mr. Seymour, thank you for meeting me. I appreciate the synergy of this opportunity for us to get together in a breakdown silo to pause and reflect on the future we'd like to create as we get the country back on track, focusing on our core competencies and KPIs. I was the CEO of Air New Zealand. Now let me be clear. I'm a keen negotiator, okay? And I didn't get to where I am by taking orders and folding like a cheap suit. Peters, shut up. Luxon, yes, sir. Peters, first things first, I'm getting the ponies and foreign affairs. Luxon, yes, sir. Peters, the other day, this is Winston Peters. The other day, I met a young child who told me that the growing prevalence of Te Reo Māori in New Zealand made him feel like he belonged here and had a place in this community. And I thought one thing, fuck them kids. By the time that whippersnapper can vote, I'll be dead. So we're taking the Māori names off all the government departments. Luxon, I guess the only issue with that is that David is a libertarian, so he won't want to spend millions of taxpayer dollars rebranding government departments. Seymour, I would love nothing more. Also, I want to create another ministry. Luxon, what? Seymour, there will be an anti-ministry ministry called the Ministry for Regulation. It will go around cutting the spending of other ministries. And let me be clear, I am willing to spend whatever it takes to get this anti-ministry ministry off the ground. It will be the strongest, most well-funded ministry in Aotearoa, Peters, New Zealand. Seymour, the most well-funded ministry in New Zealand. Luxon, Mr. Peters, you can't smoke in here. Peters, now you listen here, Jack. You might have convinced the North Shore mums to vote for National this time round, but don't get it twisted. I've been cutting deals in smoky back rooms long before you were hawking Lynx Africa to bamboozle Canadians. I'll smoke where I damn well please. And you know what? Just for that, I'm not just bringing back smoking in this room, I'm bringing it back to the whole country. Luxon, what do you mean you're bringing back smoking? Peters, I'm going to make sure that everyone smokes themselves to death, and it'll be your fault, Luxon. Luxon, respectfully, Mr. Peters, think about the backlash from the Māori Health Authority. Peters, there won't be any backlash if they don't exist. Seymour, if we're bringing back ciggies, we gotta bring back guns. Luxon, what do you mean? What could that possibly mean? Seymour, I can't look gun lobbyists in the eye and tell them we're helping out the tobacco lobbyists. They'll be so sad. Gun lobbyists are no more evil than tobacco lobbyists, so we've got to make it fair. Luxon, okay. So we've got renaming government departments to make Māori kids feel sad, bringing back cigarettes and guns, abolishing the Māori Health Authority, creating an anti-ministry ministry. All great stuff so far. Who wants to be Deputy PM? Peters and Seymour, me. Seymour, I said it first. Peters, I know you are, but what am I? Seymour, that doesn't make sense in this context. Peters, your mum doesn't make sense in this context. Luxon, okay, we'll just split it. Maybe we should circle back to some of the low-hanging fruit, core competencies, hot desking, internal review. Seymour, well, we gotta do a referendum on Titiriti. Luxon, that's not a great idea from a public relations standpoint. Seymour, don't worry, I've got a plan to do lots of press. For example, I will tell Mihingarangi Forbes to her face, and I quote, and this is a real thing I actually said, I think you've got the treaty wrong. Luxon, please don't do that. Peters, and I'll go out at our first press conference and say that all the journalists have been bribed. Luxon, can we please just circle back to the stuff that everyone agrees on? 1, we urgently need to address our local government's approach to water infrastructure investment. 2, New Zealand's wages have been slipping behind Australia's since the 1990s because they have a fair pay agreement style system and we don't. 3, if humans burn the amount of fossil fuels we have in reserves, we'll soar past 2 degrees of warming, so we must stop oil and gas exploration. 4, we have a terrible domestic violence problem in New Zealand, so healthy relationship education in schools is a no-brainer. Everyone agrees on all of that stuff. So, let's just say we support all of those things in principle, and in reality, abolish every single one of those policies, replace them with nothing, and hope for the best. All in favour say aye?
Nay.
Seymour and Peters, aye. Luxon, okay, great, good meeting everyone. Seymour. But what about you, Mr. Luxon? Why, we've got everything we wanted for Christmas. But what do you want? The ACT Party is all about sharing. And making sure that nobody gets left behind. Luxon, that's kind of you to ask, David. But I don't need anything else. I've already got what I need. The small things. A loving family, millions of dollars and 7 homes. As long as I know that I'm Prime Minister, that's all I need. I don't really have an opinion on anything at all. I'm sort of a blank space where a human should be. Seymour, and do you think that's a good quality for a Prime Minister? Luxon, don't you see, David? I have no opinion on that either. I have no opinion on anything, and I never will. Merry Christmas. I was the CEO of Air New Zealand. Meeting adjourned. Thank you so much.